Here for Behind the Counter, or we're still here at Suburban Con, and I am here with friend of the show, Justin Wasson.
Hello, hello.
Good to see you, sir. Haven't got a chance to see you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a few years since we talked.
I know, but interesting fact about Justin here, if you look at my office walls, there was probably more of his stuff total than anybody else I know. I absolutely love this man. I love your style. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
First of all, how's the show treating you today?
Oh, fantastic! I had a show earlier at a panel I did about selling at your first convention. So kind of it's called Conventions from your first convention, behind the scenes of your behind the table.
Oh, fantastic!
So, yeah, it was fun.
How have you noticed the kind of attitude and tone of the conventions change since the first time you set up table to today?
Well, it's just different conventions offer different opportunities. This is a new show, and I think if people are having a good time, it's free to get in, so that was good. And I think we've done rather well. So I'm positive about today and how other conventions have gone. So,
oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What kind of advice would you give to somebody who's starting out and wants to be behind the table?
Start off small. Don't do anything extravagant. Don't make any banners or anything. Start very basic. Focus on what you have to promote your artwork, and not huge banners or table. Don't spend that money. Don't spend the money on stuff you don't need to spend it on.
Where did everything kind of start for you? Where did you go from? Like I'm sure you were like even like I was when I was a kid. Doodling on the notebooks.
Right.
And how did you make that step from? This is what I want to do.
Right. Well, I had produced my own comic book, and I did Space was the first show I had ever done, and then Gem City was the second show. And with Gem City, I was actually kind of just add-on. I was someone else's table mate. And then the next year, I got my own table. Yeah, I was like just sitting there sketching. But the Space first one I did was awesome, and I was like, this is fantastic. I need to do it again. So yeah.
And like I said, I really do. I'm not just saying this because the guy's right in front of me. I really do. I'm a big fan of Justin's work. I've got 4 or 5 prints of his hanging on my wall, and you've got a couple that you're debuting here that I'm absolutely in love with, like the Ghostbusters here. Oh, tell me what. I'm looking at this, and there's just so much going on. What kind of progress does it take to, from sketch, to hanging here on the wall?
Well, I started working on it, last Saturday night, and I just want to do all Ghostbuster stuff. I want to do kind of a 1 and 2 together, and I also want to give the characters more of a cross between their real life vibe versus their animated. So Egon is a little more elongated than he does Harold Ramis. Yeah. So it kind of represents all the Ghostbusters. There's still more I wanted to do, but I ran out of time.
Yeah, I just love the fact you have the Stay Puft Marshmallow and the Statue of Liberty fight. That's like the seller for me right there.
Yeah. And of course, he would stop her because she has the fire, so he would melt her. And then Slimer, and you have Terror Dog, Peck, and you have Janine and Lewis driving, and he's all suited up. And then Winston, even though he has a mustache from 1, he has this slime thrower from 2. And then the only person I didn't get what's his name, Janish. I wanted to put him in, but I just ran out of time. Yeah.
And I have to ask you about the original. You did the art for Suburban Con, right?
Yes.
As the banner and everything. How were you approached for doing that?
Well, I talked to Andy. Andy and I have known each other for about a year now, and he invited me to the show. He wanted to know if I wanted to do the poster. He wanted something in the suburbs. So, and I know he's a big Wolverine fan, so I said, well, let's do X-Men. And so I used my backyard. I put Andy in it, myself as the kid, and I picked my favorite X-Men era, which is the John Byrne era.
See, that's another reason why you should develop your art skills, because you can do like he did. You want to be in a shot with Colossus, you could draw your shot with Colossus. That's astounding. Now he also, one of the things I love about him is you do commission work.
Yes.
Now, is there a website somebody can go to look at your work and contact you? Because I really do recommend it. If you ever think about having some commission work done, this is the guy to check out.
Just my Facebook page, but it's facebook.com/Justin Wasson Art.
Fantastic. Justin, it is always a pleasure to see you. And check out that Facebook page. Trust me.